Pixton is a Web 2.0 tool that allows the student to make their own digital comic. It allows them to take their typical journal entry and make their stories come to life. The digital tool encourages student engagement and increases the interest in writing and story development. The web tool provides a way for students to build their avatars to use in their own comic strips. It also offers multiple different characters and settings to choose from. Student Pixton can be accessed through any device. Pixton can be differentiated and used in grades 2nd through 12. Primary grades can use the tool with assistance to produce digital writing. More intermediate grades can use the tool to write and create a story with the proper structure and sequenced events. They can also practice analyzing characters and use inferencing skills to determine what the characters may be thinking by producing speech bubbles. Secondary learners can use the tool for creating a comic that uses descriptive words that will increase student engagement. Using the comic strip speech bubbles, students can increase the dialogue that they use in the stories they write. Once students finish their comics, they can download and print and share. Pixton can be used for various different types of narrative standards. For first grade, students are learning how to do sequence of events. W1.3. They can use Pixton to create a beginning, middle, and end. For 12th grade, with a more rigorous standard, looking at a variety of different story structures, they can use Pixton to provide multiple points of view by adding more characters to their comic. Today, my goals and objectives are to show you the digital tools that Pixton provides for teachers, how to create a class, how to share the code, and how to create a comic. When you go to Pixton.com, you're going to click for educators to enter your information. You can sign up for free, or you can log in. Once you log in, you will see all the classes that you have. To access the online tools, you will click Printables. Here you will find various different resources that Pixton provides. Among these tools, they provide a character map. You are able to print these character map out to help guide students to organize their ideas before they make their comic. To create a new class, you're going to click New Classroom. Then you're going to enter what you want the classroom to be called. Now you're going to select what grade you are teaching. And you're going to click Continue. This is where you have two options to send the code. When you create your class, you can select what code you want. There are two ways that students can receive your class code. The teacher can enter the student's email address here, and the class code will be sent via email, or the teacher can send the students the direct link here. And all students need to do is click on that link to access Pixton. I'm going to select Choose. This is the class code that I will be sending. I can copy this and then paste this code in either Google Classroom, I could email it to them, or add it to their Schoology account. Now let's make a comic. I'm going to want to go to My Comics. Click here. As you can see, I already have a comic that I have previously made. If I want to make a new comic, I'm going to select New Comic up in the top right-hand corner. I'm going to name my comic. Here I'm able to select my background. If you have paid for the subscription, it will give you a little bit more options. But there are plenty to choose from if you're using it for free. I will select this one. Once you have your background selected, then you can click up on Characters. There are multiple different characters to choose from. you select which one you want by just clicking on them. If you want multiple characters, you can add multiple characters. Once I have selected my characters, I can then choose an outfit. I can click on colors to change her skin tone. And then I can go to hair to change her hairstyle. If I want to add more characters, I can go up here and click Characters, and then I will select Add Character. And then I will do the same process. Once I have selected all the characters that I would like to use, I would then click Focus. This shows you what angle the picture will be at. So you're going to select the one that you would like. And then once you've found the one that you would like, you're going to click Words. And this is where you're going to add your speech bubbles. So if I would like this gentleman to say, "Good morning," if I want him to say it, then I would make sure it says speech. If I wanted to change it to a thought or a shout or a whisper, it shows you what it would look like. I'm just going to select speech. Now I'm going to be able to type in her words. Then I'm going to select Enter. If I would like for my character to move, I would click on them and I could drag them. Once I have determined that I don't want any more speech bubbles, then I can click Two Faces. And this allows us to change their facial expression and select it. Once I have determined what I want their faces to look like, I can click on Actions. Now it allows me to change their pose. If I would like the little girl to act like she's making a hand motion, I can find the avatar that's showing that. Once I have finished with the first panel, if I want to add a second panel to my comic, I would select Add Panel. Now I will redo the same steps. If I would like to change the background, then I would select a different background. If I want to change my characters, because now the little girl is at school, I could cancel out the dad, and I can then add the teacher. Now these settings down here change the lighting. If I wanted to make it a more action-packed comic, I could change the whole background. If I wanted to make it more spooky, I could add shadows. But for now, I'm just going to continue. I added a thought bubble here, and I added the speech bubble. Now that I'm finished with my comic, if I wanted to delete any panels, I would click on these three dots, select Remove Panel, Confirm, and then click Done. If I would like to share my comic, I could click Share. I could download, print it, or share it with a link. Finally, the pricing for Pixton depends on what license you would like to purchase. It is free, but you would only receive the small selections of backgrounds, characters, emotions, and all other categories. You can select a monthly pack for $9.99, an all-access pack for $24.99, the annual all-access plan for $99, or the school district can enter their information and request a quote.